What is up, furballs? Well, you can tell I'm English, can't you? Look at the size of that T. Ain't as big as my head. Jesus. Well, today I'm just going to show you how to make some custom-made hair and fur brushes inside Photoshop. You've got a straight hairbrush, you've got a curly hairbrush, and at the end I'll show you a nice little trick on how to mask out fur really nicely with a special brush. Once you've got this set, it's all you'll need when dealing with hair. It's all I use. Just wish I could use them on myself in real life, you know what I mean? But there lies the never-ending battle against male patent baldness. Really sorry about that. I'm Francis D. Williams. Let's get stuck in. Right, so first thing you're going to want to do is create a new document. The size doesn't matter, just make sure the resolution is set to 300 pixels per inch per centimetres, whatever size you're working with. Then create a new layer or unlock your background layer. Get a hard round brush and just paint in a few dots at various sizes, maybe about 6 dots or so. Come over to your layer and press Control and click on the layer, and that selects it, and then click the crop tool and that'll crop it in for you. Go up to Edit, Define Brush Presets, and just click OK for now. Open up the image you want to work on, go over to your Brush Settings tab on the right hand side there, and on this one you just want to make sure under your smoothing options that the spacing is set to 1%. So you can go ahead and save that now. Then create a new solid color layer, make sure it's blank, and with white selected you can start painting back in. And what you'll find with this brush is that it creates a few different strands at different sizes, which is really great for giving that sort of highlighted hair effect. And because you've got a solid color layer, you can then switch to black and make sure you get a soft round brush, bring the flow down to about 19, something like that, and then you can just start blending in the ends nicely. I'll just show you another example of an image I worked on real quick. So basically, when you've got a few solid color layers with different colors, you can then paint in different highlights and just keep overlapping it and brushing them in where they make sense, blending them with the technique I showed you before, taking off the soft round brush. And that's about it really. You can then just make it look really nice and just have some fun with that one. So there you go, nice and simple, your straight hair brush. Right, moving on, we've got the curly hair brush. Just grab a hard round brush and create a large dot in the middle of your canvas, and then get the eraser tool with the same size dot and hover it over it so you're creating a kind of crescent moon shape, and cut that out. And there you can see you've got your curly hair strand. Now you can do this a few times and save them as different presets at different sizes, so you've got different thickness of curls going on. Same again as before, head over to your layer and press Control and click on it to select it. Go over to your crop tool and crop it in. Double tap on that crop tool. Go to Edit, Define Brush Preset, click OK. Now open up the image you're going to work on. Head over to your Brush Settings tab. We've got quite a few settings to change here. Firstly, bring your spacing up to around 73-ish. Under Shape Dynamics, I'm going to change the size jitter to around 66%. Minimum diameter to 30. Bring the angle jitter right up to 100% and roundness jitter 50%. Minimum roundness on 25%, that's fine. Now already you can see the different shapes and sizes of the hairs. It's looking pretty cool. Bear in mind, you can save this as a preset as it is. You just want the odd strand here and there, and then you can change some more settings and save it as another preset. So we actually want it more bunched up, so it's all on top of each other. So we'll head over to scattering, change the scatter to 54%, bring the count up to 10. There you go, you can see it's looking a lot more scruffy, which is what we want. Click on dual brush, select your original brush shape, change the mode to linear burn, and change the size to 125 pixels. And then go ahead and save that preset. So now you see, if I just pick a colour from her highlights in her hair, and I can just paint that straight on, and it's already looking pretty good, you see, blends in quite nicely. But 9 times out of 10 what I would do is create a solid color layer so it's more interchangeable. So you can see when I masked out this image, I had all those loose little strands that were tricky to capture, especially as they were out of focus as well. And the idea is that what we're going to do is we're just going to bring those back in manually with this hairbrush. So yeah, that's it on the curly hairbrush. Lastly, I'm going to show you a trick for cutting out fur on animals. Really easy, just create a whole bunch of dots across your canvas, all the same size, and you can go ahead and save this preset straight away and name it. That's all we're going to do. We don't need to adjust any settings on this one. Open up your image, select the brush you've just saved and go to your smudge tool. And now bear in mind, I've already masked this out using the hair refine tool to start, but just to perfect it all and get it looking a lot more realistic, we can then just start pushing this back in. I've got a strength of 50% and we can just start pushing back in the fur there, and you can see it really starts to make it sort of take away that halo around the edge. You can also use this tool on the fur itself and creating the effect of fur. Just have some fun with it, give it a go. So that's it from me today, short and sweet. I hope you found this useful. If so, please do subscribe. And if you don't follow me already, join me on Instagram. You'll find some of my latest work uploaded on there. And we just have a good laugh over there. You know, there's a lot of cool artists on the gram. But yeah, I hope to hear from you guys soon. Alright, peace out. See you later. Bye.